I have $500 in my hand, and we, my guys, are on a vintage Nitro road trip. I have a Nitro on the dash, and I'm about to buy a Prius full of Nitros. I'm expecting to get 4, although one of them is not a Nitro. So I take that back. I'm expecting to buy 3 fantastic cars on one that I don't care that much about, but they all have insane value. Before I go on my trip, guys, I pulled in to the Wendy's drive-thru. So you know what? Let's go pick up my mobile order with a Nitro on the dash. And then we can go make the deal go down. Man, bunch of cars just pulled into the drive-thru right behind me. Look at that. What the hell is going on? Bunch of cars just pulled into the drive-thru. Don't they know I'm gonna be late? Look at this Camaro right in front of me. What he should be doing is spending money on Nitros, putting them on the dash like I am. All right, we're gonna back up. By the way, the Prius beeps inside the car, in case anybody's wondering what that beeping is. That's the car. All right, let me tell you what I'm planning on spending this money on. A bunch of RCs, guys. This is the biggest deal that I think I have ever made at one time. Nitro World Order. Shirt is available for sale. Probably in some listing right under this video. Scroll down, you will see it, right? I'm here to make Nitro great again, not to sell shirts, but if you want one, get one. Guys, this is the listing. Keep in mind, I have a very bad black and white printer, guys, but there are 4 RCs here. One of them is an HPI Nitro Bullet, one of them is an HPI Trophy Truggy Flux, one of them is a vintage team Losi LST, and the one all the way on the right is a sickening Traxxas Revo. We're pulling into the Wendy's drive-thru. I gotta tell them it's me, okay? Gotta fuel up before our trip, my dudes. Gotta fuel up.
Help you?
Yes, hello. I just placed a mobile order for Dimitri.
Yep, I got you. You can drive up. Thank you.
All right, thanks so much.
No problem.
Mobile order. That way they never make mistakes, my dudes, okay? Always use the mobile order app. Also, today is $1 Dave's Classic Single. $1. The thing is, I'm spending too much money on RCs, guys, okay? I don't play around. You guys thought I don't actually go to the Wendy's drive-thru with a Nitro on my dash? Because I do. It's literally happening right now. All right, let me put the camera down. They probably don't like to be recorded. This whole burger cost only $1, my dudes. This is like a $5.50 to $6 burger. All right, basically I had to pay like $2 for the coffee, but it's worth it. So, let me tell you about our trip. I go far and wide to buy Nitros. Guys, this whole journey is 58 miles. It is an hour and 12 minutes based on current traffic conditions. Now, that could change. I live in a fairly metropolitan, congested city area, but that's why I'm always prepared with a nice juicy burger in case you get stuck in traffic. I gotta drive and eat, guys, all right? I gotta drive and eat, avoid traffic, do whatever it takes to make Nitro great again, all right? Sickening burger. Better not get any of this tomato ketchup or mayo on my shirt. I'm gonna be upset. I only have one, guys. Gotta buy myself another one. We hit some sickening traffic over here as expected, but it's all right. When we have traffic, that just means we have very good miles per gallon. It's going to go up. Oh, look at this. This guy just cut me off. This is a zebra. It's a solid zebra. Who you think you are? It's all right. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna calm down, bro. I don't really care. Cut me off all you want. You're never gonna get the MPGs I'm gonna get. It's going to go up, guys. Right now, we're at almost, what is that, 49? It's gonna go up. The more traffic we're in, the better my miles per gallon. These guys think they're gonna upset me by cutting me off. They're only getting me better miles per gallon, my dudes. Come on, let's get real. Still in traffic, but guess what? What I say, MPGs, they always go up. 54 miles per gallon at this point. That is just ridiculous. And guys, it's only going to go up. Look at this. They keep cutting me off here at the end. They don't respect the Prius. You know what? This Jeep over here should be taxed up the ass for wasting so much fuel. Traffic let up a little bit. check this out. We are at 60 miles a gallon, and it's still going to go up. 61. This is like the video game that you play where you want to get the highest score. Instead, here, the high score is the fuel economy, my guys. 61, 62, oh my goodness, it's going to go up. Look at that, battery running electric mode only. You can't kill the Prius, my guys, you can't kill it. It loves the traffic, and it loves buying nitros, which we're gonna get a lot of right now. Oh my goodness, we're up to 64 now. All right, let's hit it. We're gonna hit some of that motor. We're gonna hit that juice. We're gonna speed up because we're gonna be late. We gotta make the deal. This is like a $16 toll over here. They built this new bridge, it's huge, called the Gothel's Bridge. Expensive toll right now. There's a bunch of tolls in this area. This strip alone is probably gonna cost me like $50. We are rolling, guys. I am almost there, about like 15 miles away. There's some sickening hills in this area. This is by the Delaware Water Gap, and oh, that Alfa Romeo just beat me. I'm already doing like 65 almost up this hill. Gotta slow down a little bit. Don't want to kill my fuel economy, you know? Sickening rock. Long ago, a lot of the Indian reservations used to be in these areas. We're talking like, you know, American Indians that were mostly killed for this land. Why? Because George Washington said so. And now, we're driving in a Japanese-made vehicle to get some nitros. Truly sickening, my guys. We are almost pretty close. This is a really mountainous looking area, kind of like a resort. There's a park here. I just saw, maybe I'll park there. Oh, look at this turn, look at this turn. It's a sickening turn. Look at that rock over there. Man, we're almost there.
1,000 feet, turn left to stay on Brooklyn Mountain Road.
Less than a mile away. We're gonna buy a lot of nitros, guys. All right, I'm excited. I'm excited. The question is, where can I find a Taco Bell around here? That's really kind of what matters. Gotta slow my roll and shut my mouth. Not sure. Gotta pull over somewhere. You guys see where I am? There's woods all over. I'm basically in the fork in the road. Literally, you see that? That's the fork in the road. That's where I am. Gotta figure out where this is. Let me contact the seller now, and then the next time you see me, we're gonna be somewhere with some nitros. What do you think about that? We got ourselves a Prius full load of RCs, mostly nitros. Of course, I've separated the electric one and put it there in the back. We'll take a look at all of this in a little bit. Check out my stack of nitros. Now, of course, this video is being recorded directly in front of a Taco Bell parking lot, and this is as I just picked them up. I figured, why not do a quick little overview of what I actually got, and then in a little bit I most likely will actually be going live so I could share my excitement with the rest of you guys. It's a Prius full of RCs, guys. Everyone says the Prius is small. Look at all the nitros you could fit into this. So, first one up, let's do a quick demonstration. Then I might get Taco Bell and we might go live. This is the HPI Nitro Bullet. One of their early designs, the Bullet ST 3.0. One of my favorite chassis. I have it. I actually just ran it the other day in a live video. So, it looks like this one has the original G3.0 motor. I can tell it has a whole bunch of Integy aluminum upgrades. Not my preferred choice for upgrades, but it's fine, whatever. The air filter looks almost brand new, and I cannot tell if there's any oil. Yeah, it looks like there's no oil. I don't know what the prior history on this is. I was told that basically someone acquired this as a lot and is now selling them. This is the G3.0 engine. This thing is 100% complete. It's got a roto start backplate there, so I can't really test anything out. The spur gear is not stripped, and it does come with half a tank of free nitro, right? You never really want to have a half a tank of free nitro in an RC that has an unknown prior history, but that's what it's got. Otherwise, it looks complete. Let's take a look at the chassis there. The chassis is not bad, very minimal scratching there. Looks like it has not had much of a hard life. Front, it looks like some kind of homemade, you know, dirt guards here on the suspension arms. Not my preferred choice of upgrade, but it's fine. So that's the HPI Nitro Bullet. Let's put this one to the side, throw the body on top, and continue down the list. This is, you know, fuel. I have no idea of how old this is. I'll check it out later, but you know, VP Power Master 25:1, whatever, it's fine. And we have, it looks like basically the same thing, but this is 20% fuel. This one is towards the bottom there, and this one is relatively full. I really don't run old nitro fuels like this because there's really no need. It's really all about this Revo. This is one of the reasons I wanted to get this lot. Check this out. This is a Revo. It's sickening. It's got the Big Joes from Proline. These are the most sickening giant wheels. They look to be in good condition. I can't say they have too much runtime on them, but really the star of the show on this Revo is, and you might have already guessed it, this OS 21 TM engine. Let's take the body off. We'll check it out. Once again, guys, I do not have a full detailed history of these cars. I don't know how much fuel they've ran through, and I really don't know much about them. So I'm going over this with the rest of you guys as I literally just now picked it up. So the exhaust, I see it's got an RD Logix dual exhaust system. What the hell is this? The glow plug wire is just dangling like this from the Easy Start. Oh, that makes sense. They coiled it and then it's also just dangling. Why didn't they just get rid of it? Usually you just get rid of it, right? I could see it's got a metal spur gear upgrade. Probably the sickening torque from this 21 tried to kill the spur gear, you know? What can I tell you? In terms of compression, let's see. I'm going to spin the flywheel. Well, okay, it's got compression. I can spin it. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not seized, and it has good pinch there at the top. So it's not bad. Hopefully, nobody tried to kill this OS 21 TM engine, because guys, let's face it, this is basically the star of the show here. This motor alone sells for, what is it, $279? And if you're looking to make your Traxxas Revo or t-maxx super great, this is the motor you want to get. I'll put a link to this, to the main listing for you guys so you could check it out. Check it out. Okay, so the electronics turn on. Right. Oh, that's not bad. We have the original Opti drive. The chassis is complete. I can't say that it's fully destroyed. I could only see a situation here. Looks like this upper link here, the suspension link, is bent. Not a big deal. You could easily just bend it back out. But it's a little bit sad actually when someone has like such an easy to fix issue and they don't fix it, you know? Not very good to see that. Right, so I'm gonna stick this on the ground for a second. I have the radio that it came with. I'm not sure if it's running this radio. It probably is running this radio. Damn shame that the air filter is missing. I don't really like nitros with missing air filters. But the carb looks relatively clean from what I can tell. Suspension wise, right. The shocks are fine. And also, we once again have a tank of nitro fuel. I'm not sure what the running condition of this motor is, but this exhaust alone, if you look it up on eBay, it sells for about $80. So it's got the dual twin exhaust. So I guess you could call this the quad exhaust, I don't know. It looks like a wheelie bar kit has been installed from Hot Racing. And the bottom of the chassis looks fairly normal. We have the stock Traxxas 2075 servos. Therefore, steering, it looks like the drivetrain is not killed. That's basically my quick overview of the Revo. Not much else I can really talk about. Let's continue down the line. We have a Spectrum radio. This is also a fairly sickening radio. These cost brand new about I would say, what was it, a little under 200 bucks. Let's see, I'm going to power it on. Right, so the LCD screen, I can see some stuff over here. So it says Losi. I think there's multiple cars on this radio from what the seller told me. So the radio does power on. It's a very nice radio. You know, for me, I'm gonna have to actually learn and figure out how to use it. So let's turn this off for now. We'll leave all of this kind of a little bit out of the car maybe. Next thing, we have a super sickening Team Losi LST. This is the Cadillac EXT body from Proline. The wheels, these are called crime fighters, right? Crime fighters, not grime fighters, but they're crime fighters. The body has to be cleaned, but it looks to be in average condition. Once I clean it, it'll be okay, I think, you know, guys. So the chassis, top down view, another gem here. We have the LRP ZR32 Nitro motor. Suspension wise, the rear end seems okay. This truck is known for the most insane, sickening shocks you've ever seen in your life. Now in the front, there is a situation. Situation is, well, we have front end damage. Now, I was aware of all of this, right? The seller did accurately describe the front end damage, and he did say that it needs a new control arm. And it looks like, well, the dog bone is not missing over there. And a bulkhead. So yeah, I can see the control arm here on top right there. I'm pointing to the crack. It is fully cracked. Bumper is broken. Probably also, obviously, that means the bulkhead as well. Right. So what really matters is, on these old trucks, you know, if you're buying something like this for the motor, for me, I saw the LRP and I was like, oh man, this is a $200 motor. I want it. I never had an LRP in my life, you know? Basically, spent a lot of money. Let's check it out. Okay, well, the pull start works. I wouldn't say the compression is good. The compression is not good. It's usually very hard to pull a motor like this, but we will see. I think it'll still run. I don't know what a rebuild for something like this would even cost, guys. So if it got me, I'll be fairly upset because I'll be 450 bucks in the hole, you know? Now, transmission gears, I'm looking at them. The 2-speed, it is not stripped. That is a positive. So if I spin the transmission like this forward, I do have drive from the wheels. So that is a big benefit. We have the original Team Losi exhaust system. This might be the LST2 or might be a slightly newer version. I'm not sure. You guys are gonna have to tell me on that one. Stock fuel tank also, once again, with a little bit of nitro inside. Never really want to leave a lot of fuel in there based on the condition now. Does not look like there is a battery pack included because this is supposed to be the battery pack wire. Now these cars typically mount the battery pack on the bottom right over here, and I could see the cover is missing. It's possible the cover is included in that toolbox that I have sitting in the back. So we're going to take a look at the toolbox in a little while, but other than that, we have dual steering servos here in the front, and we have the throttle servo. This looks like I just need one control arm and a bulkhead and a bumper. It's fixable. In terms of the motor, well, let's hope it's not busted all the way because I'm going to be fairly upset if that happens, right? I basically wanted an LRP and I wanted the OS21TM to be not killed. Hopefully they're not killed. We're going to have to wait and see how that goes. Next up is the HPI Trophy Truggy Flux. These brand new sell in the mid 500s. So if this is good, I'll probably just sell this, recoup some of my cost. Let's take a look at the chassis. The chassis looks straight. I don't think it really had much runtime on this model at all. The wheels are also in like new condition. It looks like nothing is broken. The body, it's in one piece. Once I wash it, it will be usable once again. But in this condition, obviously it's dirty, but there are no cracks. So that's the upside. Here we go. And guys, let me tell you something. I actually have the same exact model and I kind of hate it. You know, they're not fast, they have very good torque, but these are the stock systems. They're very good. High-end motors from these HPIs. The problem is they're very low kV and you need crazy high gearing and you gotta run 4S. But there are people that like these. I'm not one of them. I got this because it was a package deal and I really had no choice. That's a look at the HPI Trophy Truggy Flux. My understanding is these do have a fairly significant cult following. Since this is a Nitro gang, you guys understand, I prefer the 4.6 model, which yes, I also do have. That's a lot of RCs to talk about. Let me take a little break. All right, break is over. Let's go back to the toolbox with all of the parts. Let's see what else is included. Personally, I think looking at the extra parts is some of the best fun that you could have in the hobby. Okay, so here's the air filter from the Revo. You never really want to see air filters that are not on the cars when you're buying them, but you know, what can I do? That's how it is. We have an old battery here. This is the electric start for what it looks like, I think, yeah, for the LST. So there's supposed to be a shaft that goes into this unit. This is the spin start combo, right? So we have a shaft here, goes in, whatever, you guys understand. Oh, I could see some suspension arms. Maybe the stock suspension arms are included in this box. We'll see. You know, this does have the nice RPM upgraded parts, but clearly it looks like it was murdered. They murdered it. On top here, I really don't see any parts of significant value, only things that you need. I see a spur gear here for the Losi. That's useful, but the gears are in good condition. Let's take a look at the bottom of this box. Boxes have top and bottom, guys. You know, what can I tell you? So we do have some more parts here for the Losi. So it looks like it was bash ready by the owner. A lot of spur gears. He probably went through a couple of them. Who the hell knows, right? Some radio stuff, some Intergy parts. It looks like for the HPI Bullet because they're small. Oh no, this is for the Traxxas Stampede. XL5 and Slash, it says. Well, I didn't get any of those, but that's okay. Some more spur gears there. And the rest of this is basically just, you know, whatever. It's basically useless. This looks like from an HPI Baja, right? So it looks like the prior owner probably also owned the HPI Baja. Too bad I didn't get one of those in this deal. I could have used one, you know. A lot of dead glow drivers. We'll basically throw that out later. What's this? Upright set for the HPI Savage. Well, I didn't get a Savage in this deal, right? So it looks like this previous owner, not the guy I bought it from, but the person that the owner got it from, right? Yeah, he was a sickening RC guru. Do I see any glow plugs? We have a discarded McCoy glow plug here. Man, I really wish there were a couple nice glow plugs. Maybe the MC59 ones. I don't know, maybe there are, maybe there aren't. I'll take a look later. It really doesn't matter for now. Oh, here we go. We found another shaft. This definitely goes into the Losi. Yeah, this is the shaft for the Losi for the spin start on the side of the motor there. Well, guys, I paid $450. I would say this motor has probably no compression. Maybe it'll run, maybe it won't. We got to take a look at it later. The Revo, I do not have much faith in that 21 either. The Bullet is probably the only one that you cannot kill. I don't know. This might be a good deal. This might be a bad deal. But what I will tell you is I do have a Prius full of RCs, and that makes me a little happy. Well, guys, another vintage Nitro road trip is done. At this point, I am probably gonna go do a live video, let you guys see what I got. I'm not that excited, I'll be honest with you. I thought the 21 would be clean, and I thought the LRP would be clean. Usually motors of that level and price, people really take care of them. It's rare to come across like a dead one, you know what I mean? Taco Bell is over there, so I'm gonna hit that up, and I will see you guys later. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for supporting the Nitro gang. Thank you to my channel members, my Patreon supporters, people who have purchased the sickening Nitro World Order shirt right here. You're all helping me buy more Nitros. Now this deal, we're gonna have to reflect on this another time. See you later. Peace. If you smell what the Nitro gang is cooking.
Girl so fine, but her breath is like, whoa. She say she wanna dance, but she don't know how to move.
Nitro World Order.
Nitro World Order.